All right, it's about 2 hours until race time. Get my gear on from the feed, got my hat, got all my stuff ready. So yeah, this is last chance to qualify for World Championships through a major. Last race I finished in 8th, and there was two dudes ahead of me who finished there, John Wynn and Jake Dearden, who will be in this race, who also still need to qualify. So it's gonna be a dogfight out there. And I need to go in there knowing that it's going to be a fight. Last major, I was overly confident potentially, and I was like, I'm just going to do this thing, and it's not going to be a problem. And then I had to kind of talk myself into fighting, and I did, and I was happy that I was able to. But this time I know it's just going to be a dogfight right from the start, and anything can happen. So I need to be ready for that and really buckle things down. So everything, I feel healthy. My sleep has been great. I feel confident in my fitness. My running is better than it's ever been. My race plan is to be easy early on the ski and on the runs before and after the ski, and to really hammer the sled. So planning on coming into the sled toward the back, probably like in the bottom 5. We're planning to come out of the sleds in the top 5. That's the hope, and then just have the gas to keep things going. So that's the plan. Everything's feeling good. And yeah, it's just time to do it. So the race gets out and it's hot. It's always hot, and I know it's going to be that way. I have no business in the front to start this thing, so I'm just taking it as easy as I can, trying to feel really comfortable in these first runs because I have a plan, and this is where it all starts. So coming into the ski, it doesn't feel hard, but it's definitely not easy. I immediately get in and I pull my pace back to about 148s. That's where I know I can hit a pace and still feel very comfortable and not be completely out of the race. But I am in 14th place. So as much as this is the plan, it's still hard for my psyche to be this far behind right away. I know the top guys are going really hard, and I hear it, but I know I need to keep my composure. This next run, I'm trying to keep it actively easy. I don't pick up any spots, but I know coming into the sled push, this is where it all begins. I need to buckle down. It's a bit of a risk here to push the sled, and I've blown up several times after the sled before, but I need to go hard. This is where I need to go hard. So I know I can get a full length down without a break and still be able to operate at a pretty high level without the fatigue really boiling over. I do a quick count to 5 because I want to make sure the transition is fast, and I get right back to work. This is where I take a risk where I normally would not. I take the second length all the way down just to see how my legs feel and to see what kind of position that puts me in. I look down the grid and I can see that it's working. I'm making up time. On the next push, I break about 3/4. I lose no time and I still feel good. I feel like I'm executing to the best of my ability, and I'm going to put myself in the place where I need to be. I hit one more break on the final length, and the goal is to transition hard, not to lose any of the time that I just gained. So I hit the jets, and I come out of the sled push in 6th place. I'm carrying some positive momentum, but the goal is to hit both of the sleds hard, so I need to really take my time on this next run. I do lose a position, but I gain a lot of recovery while I'm being as relaxed as possible. I pop all my gloves, and it's time to get to work on the sled pull. I come into the pool in 7th place, but I'm in the 4th position for the qualifying spots. At this race, only 3 athletes are going to come away with a world championship bid, so I still have work to do. I can tell I'm making up ground. I've passed the 2 athletes who are directly in front of me. I'm feeling really good at this point. I'm confident that I can keep moving forward, but I need to stay present on each pull. I can qualify for Worlds, but I need to hustle and I need to fight. Coming out of the poll, 2 athletes who came in after me passed me, so I'm still in 7th place and in the 4th position. I can't play the run safe anymore. Running is an advantage that I have, and I executed the way I wanted to on those sleds, so now I need to start moving forward with my running. So I come into the burpee broad jumps in 5th place. This is the first time I've been in qualifying position. I'm currently in the 2nd spot. I'm feeling good physically, but mentally, I'm stressed. I need to make sure I hit this standard. Last race, I was carrying positive momentum until this point, and then I just continuously had mishaps and was judged critically about my missteps. So the goal in training was to be automatic with these burpee broad jumps, to make sure the standard is as clean as possible. And through a length and a half, I'm executing. My judge is giving me positive feedback, and I'm feeling like every single rep is to standard. I've made a pass, and I'm in 4th place. I've taken over that first qualifying position, but there's a lot of race left. I do end up getting passed by an athlete who was behind me, so I come out of burpee broad jumps in 5th place. But now's the time that I told myself that if I have some run in my legs, it's time to use it. And I come out of the burpee broad jumps feeling like I can be more aggressive on these runs. Coming into the row, I felt like I made up some time on that run, and the row is really a place where I can collect myself. And this is where I know if the race is moving forward or backward. So I get on the row erg, and it feels okay. I'm immediately rowing 146, 147, which is faster than I would typically plan. So I back things up to 148 to 150-ish, and I can tell the athletes around me are not moving that much faster. So I'm feeling like I'm recovering here, and I'm feeling very confident in being able to qualify at this point. I come out of the row feeling better than I felt all day. I felt like I had legs underneath me, and I could actually run fast. This is a sensation I've never experienced this late into a HYROX. But in Vegas, the farmer's carry was the beginning of the end for me. I reminded myself that this is where I lost it last time, and it was not going to happen today. I made sure to move with urgency, to race the farmers, not just complete it. I came out of this station only seconds behind 3rd place, and on that run, I was able to overtake 3rd place to move into podium contention. The walking lunges have always been a challenge for me. I just don't do them that fast. I've put in a lot of work and felt like I had some legs underneath me here, so I'm trying to amp up the crowd, trying to amp up myself to hit these lunges hard. I have 3rd place within my reach. Now all I have to do is execute and stay tough. The lunges are going to plan. I had a certain idea of a sequence that I wanted to hold, doing 3 steps through and then 3 pauses in the middle. This is a way to manage my effort and to be able to continuously move well throughout the lunges. I'm in a good spot, but a lot can happen. The margins are tight. These athletes are really good all across the board, so I need to buckle down mentally and finish strong. The hardest station is coming. Wall balls. I managed to run pretty well, and I feel like I have my legs underneath me. I think I have a big set of wall balls here. So I'm going to pick this thing up and go as long as I possibly can. I feel like things are moving well. I'm hitting the target. I'm accurate. I have energy. My breathing is good. Now it's just time to stay locked in. I have the podium right in my sights. I just need to keep holding onto that ball. I've done unbroken wall balls in the past, and I see athletes around me breaking, so I keep going. I've moved into 3rd, but 4th place hasn't dropped the ball yet. I need to keep going. I see that I have a bit of breathing room. I take a break at 96 reps and then finish things out to hold on to that third spot on the podium and for that first World Championship qualifying position. It feels great to be able to compete with the best in the world. I don't take it for granted. I love every opportunity that I have, and I love racing against these guys. I was able to accomplish the goal. It feels affirming, it feels validating, and it feels awesome. I'm notified immediately that I'm going to be tested for clean sport. They do it for every single World Championship qualifier, so I'm happy to take this test. So I need to take the time to show gratitude to the community, to everybody who supported me. This is a great step in this season, something I wasn't sure I was going to be able to accomplish when it started, but I'm happy to be going back to the HYROX World Championships for the third time. I still have some work to do, but I will be ready, and I'll see you in Chicago.